Stop it. Let me finish. You keep talking. I'm going to have to kick you off the podcast.
No, because you keep saying things that's not true. Because I already said I did not choose him. We were not in a relationship.
Stop talking.
No, you cannot tell me to stop talking.
Okay, then you out of here. You got to go. Bye. You got to go. You out. Time is over. I'm being dead serious. If you don't leave, I will call the police. You done.
In today's video, a heated debate breaks out when a group of men talk about what it really means to be a secure man, and the women on the panel don't like it one bit. Things escalate fast, and one guest even gets kicked out. Let's get into it.
Standard. The insecure man is a man that allows the woman to not obey his standards and follow his rules. He allows the woman to run all around him and dictate where the relationship is going. You know why? He's insecure because he's scared. He's not that secure in his position. I think you're insecure if you have to tell a woman how to dress. Let me just finish what I was saying. Stop it.
I'm going to go based off what you're saying. Go ahead, continue.
Yeah, just stop it. And please go based off of what I'm saying. The insecure man is the man that allows the woman to run all around him because he's not secure in his position in a relationship to tell her, I don't like this, I do like that, I have a standard and a guideline that you need to meet. If you don't meet this standard and follow my guidelines, I'm going to break up with you. That's the secure man. The insecure man, his guidelines and his standards are very low and flimsy, where the girl can run all around it, in between it, and get her way with the man, meaning that she's not adhering to anything. He says go left, she goes right.
Oh boy, here we go. Another man finally grew a spine and is saying what 99% of dudes are too afraid to admit. This guy just said the insecure man is the one who lets his woman run the show. And guess what? He's right. Most modern relationships, they're not partnerships. They're hostage situations with Wi-Fi. You tell her to go left, she goes right. Then somehow you're the one apologizing? Nah, bro. That's not love. That's chaos in yoga pants.
Hey, baby, we going here. I don't want to go there. I want to do this. Okay, baby, I'll do that. That's the insecure man. He's following your lead because he's not secure enough to tell you, no, chick, you're dumb.
That's not the only thing about being an insecure man.
No, that is an insecure man.
That's not the only thing.
Please interject.
Cooley.
That's not the only thing.
A secure man is going to let his woman be who she is.
Thank you.
An insecure man is going to try to control a woman, what she do, what she wear, how she do it, and who she with.
Authority.
Okay, so you're going to be authoritative. You're going to be a dictator, a benevolent dictator, but you're going to be, that's not secure.
Now
you have love in your heart, but it's not pure. It's not nice.
Can I say something? All right, so you guys all want your man, to protect you, right? During harm, right? Am I correct?
I can have on jeans and still get flirted with the same way I would with a skirt. I just want to throw that in there.
Can I finish?
I just want to throw that in there. It does not matter what I wear.
We all know.
It does not matter what I say or not matter what I do. Okay, men are going to be men out in the streets. Go ahead.
And here we go. The classic tug of war. He says, yo, babe, we're going here. She says, I don't wanna. And he folds like a lawn chair on sale. Okay, baby, we'll do what you want. Nah, man, that's not compromise. That's submission. And not hers, yours. And then, boom, the panel hits back with, a secure man lets his woman be who she is. Okay, but what if who she is chaos with Wi-Fi? Let me be clear. A real man doesn't control a woman. He leads with standards. You set the vibe, you set the rules. And if she respects you, she'll follow. If not, she's free to go. You're not holding her hostage. You're just not babysitting. And for the it doesn't matter what I wear, men still flirt argument, yeah, sure. That's like saying I get rained on whether I bring an umbrella or not. Cool, but one of those decisions still makes a lot more sense. Let's move to the next part, because this conversation's just heating up.
Y'all all want your man to protect you from harm, correct? Right? You guys want him to be a leader and be able to take control and be assertive and be like, hey, we're going here. Hey, let's go. Let's do this. Let's eat this.
I would love for a man to lead me.
Right? Right. Okay, right. Do you guys feel the same as her? Would you guys like a man to lead you? Us men, we naturally know when we're with a woman, like our girlfriend or our sister or our mother, when we're out in public, we know that we're the protector. Like if anybody comes and try to mess with them, we're going to protect you. Now, when you're with your man, your husband, or whatever, and you guys are going out to a club, wherever you're going, and you decide to put on something sexy. You show a lot of cleavage. Skirt is a little too high. He likes the way he likes how you look. But the reason why he's telling you not to wear that, because we know how other men act. We know that there's men out there who are disrespectful, who think that they
have to be a little more protective of them.
Okay, can I get that?
Hold on. Us men, we know men. We know men better than y'all know men. We know that there are men out there who don't give a damn. Who think that they are entitled to you, who think they can just touch you and do whatever they say, and that's how it's supposed to be. So if you're with us, you know what I'm saying, and you decide to wear a skirt that's a little too high and show too much cleavage, not only are you putting yourself in danger, now you're putting us in danger. Because if somebody touch my girl or say something to my girl, I'm gonna knock his ass out.
All right, finally, some truth bombs getting dropped here. The dude breaks it down perfectly. You want a man to lead? Cool. That comes with standards, protection, and real-world awareness. Because here's the thing. When a man tells you, yo, that skirt's a little much for tonight, he's not trying to control you. He's trying to protect you. And honestly, protect himself too. Let me explain. Ladies, you say you want a man who's assertive, who leads, who protects. But then the moment he says, maybe tone down the outfit tonight, suddenly he's insecure, he's controlling. Nah, he's just been alive long enough to know how other men really are. Men don't get fantasy mode when we go out. We get defensive mode. Because if a dude crosses the line and grabs you, guess who's fighting? Not you, him. And now he's risking his safety and possibly his freedom over a decision you made while ignoring his concern. That's not control. That's a man being realistic. A good man will protect you from the world, but he also expects you to not make that job harder. Let's keep it rolling. This one's getting serious.
I get exactly what you're saying.
So we're not being insecure when we tell you don't wear that. We'll tell you to wear it, but just not at the club. Wear it at the crib. But so just for us to see.
You have to realize something.
The common, like that's not even the common for a guy and a girl. They're together. They go out to the club, and she got on something that's, I guess, catches another man's eye, and he touches her ass. And it's a fight breakout. Like what?
It don't need
it's not common. It's not common. It's not common. But like I said, that's insecure. It's insecure if you do not let your girl be her and wear what she wants.
If you're with your girls, it might happen. Because one thing about men, we respect other men. You know what I'm saying? Like we know, okay, when we see a girl coming in with a man, we're not going to try to touch her or be inappropriate with her because she with a man.
Point was about what we was wearing, whether we was going to wear what our man wanted us to wear or not.
I'm sorry.
If I'm going out with my girlfriends and my man say, babe, I don't want you to wear that. You and your friends, y'all be twerking. I don't want you. I'm not going to wear it. But if I'm with my man, I'm wearing that outfit because I literally got a session in my closet. Date night, girlfriend's night, church night, beach night. Like,
listen, I still want to know how she comfort her men. She ain't say y'all, but anyways, let's get to the super chats and
she did just like how you said that you only comfort your woman in a certain way.
He never said how he comfort. He didn't even. He just said he provide, protect, and that's
bingo.
Like a dad.
Ding ding.
Yeah, he's not a man. He's a father. Authoritative is.
I mean,
first F-bomb tonight.
I mean, that's essentially.
Yes,
what the
you're
man
her daddy,
is.
not her man. That's not cool.
All right, hold up. We're really at that part of the debate where logic leaves the building. So first, the man says, we're not insecure for asking you not to wear something revealing at the club. And he's right. If a man says wear it for me, not for strangers, that's not him being a tyrant. That's him having a boundary, a standard. Now, of course, here come the usual suspects. That's controlling. You're not her man. You're her father. No, stop it. A man with authority is not a dictator. He's not her dad. He's the one who will take a punch for her if things go south. So damn right he gets a say in how y'all both show up in public. And what do we get from the other side? Well, I got a whole closet system. Date night fits, girls night fits, beach night fits. Cool. So you're saying you can adjust what you wear depending on the occasion, but you won't adjust for your man so the club gets more respect than he does. Yikes. And then they flip the script. He's not a man. He's a father figure. He's too authoritative. Ladies, if the man protects you, pays for you, guides you, but the moment he sets a boundary, he's not a man anymore, you don't want a man.
I mean,
at all.
No, because how you internalize it. The thing is this, lady.
You just said everything a father's supposed to be for.
Exactly.
Hold on.
The thing is this,
Hold on,
ladies.
let's go back. Let's reference.
Sure, great. So the thing is this.
Protecting, providing,
I got it.
guidance.
Stop it.
That's a father's
The thing
role.
is,
You see how you
was
said stop
raised.
it?
Stop it. No,
Stop
I'm not
I'm
done.
not your puppy, baby.
I'm not done. That's very controlling. Like a father.
Yeah.
Everything you described in your description of how you comfort your woman
Once again,
is how a
ladies,
father's supposed to treat his
once
daughter.
again, the reason being is because you were raised without a father.
No, my dad was there. He just wasn't there.
Your dad
but he
was in
there.
jail. He was not there. So you were raised
Just
without
like
a
yours
father.
wasn't either.
Great.
Exactly,
I know.
and that's why you act like
I'm
you're
a
more.
man.
I
And
feel
I'm
like
a
Cooley,
man.
you're
Yeah,
trying
that's
to
what
be
it
a
is.
man that
It's much
that you
different.
think is the right way.
No,
that's
not
not
at
the
all.
right
Not
way
at
to
all.
be a man.
So how should a man be if you're not a man and you wasn't raised by a man? How should a man be?
A
Please
man
tell me.
should be a little submissive to his woman. Period.
You
That's
are
words
a
from my
feminist.
pastor who is married.
No, you are a feminist.
He will
she's
take the time to make
feminine.
his
She's a
wife's plate
woman.
before
No,
he
you
will
are
take the time to.
You are a
I
Yes,
got
we
called
love
a
that
feminist
word.
when I was here too.
Because you are a
You're a
feminist.
I'm submissive. I will do for my man, but he will also do for
Listen.
me.
You're a woman.
Listen, ladies.
Like if I'm making the plates, he's putting them on the table.
Yeah,
Type little
and-
stuff like
and
that.
this is why you're single and you don't have a man and you broke
Because
up.
he didn't meet the
Stop
standards that
it.
I have. You said standards, right? You gotta hit
Hold on, do
standards.
say, do say,
Ladies,
no, 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 I'm
standards are
sorry.
pretty
This
high.
is why
Speaking
you
real quick.
meet
You're speaking?
only snow bunnies, and
Yes.
this is why you only
That
you
don't
don't
have
you
a-
don't like
only
rubbing
date
feet,
snow bunnies.
you don't like cooking or nothing. You like just
Because you know why
drinking your
the snow
bottle
bunny is
and
more
watching
submissive
TV.
than y'all.
Why?
We'll get to that. But first,
No,
back
we're
to
more
you.
stronger than this.
No one wants a strong woman. That's disgusting.
There you go,
You're
right
not gonna
there. You just
ever
made
be
it
stronger
perfectly
than a man.
clear.
Right?
Authoritative
Here's what I'm
dictator.
saying.
You
Here's
don't
what I'm
want a
saying.
strong woman.
At the end of the day, I don't know why you speaking because
Buddy,
your
run.
entire life experience
He
proves
think you're
my
weak.
point.
That's why he like you.
You
Because you're
said
weak.
you don't know
Listen.
why she's speaking.
And ladies, real quick, please one mic at a time. If y'all, I'm letting y'all speak. I chill out when y'all
I'm
speaking.
sorry.
But when I'm speaking, every
Nah, I don't
time y'all
see
get
it.
triggered, right?
I don't see
All I'm
it.
saying is this: when you're speaking and you're saying things to me, it's ironic because you literally chose a man that was feminine that you
No, I
confirmed
didn't choose him.
that
I let him go.
Stop it. Let me
When I
finish. You
discovered-
keep talking. I'm gonna have to kick you off the podcast.
No, because you keep saying
Stop
things that's
talking.
not true. Because I already
No,
said I did not
stop
choose
talking.
him. We were not in a
Let him
relationship.
stop talking.
No, you cannot tell me to stop
Okay,
talking.
okay, then you out of here. You gotta go. Bye. You gotta go. You out. Time is over. I'm being dead serious. If you don't leave, I will call the police. You done.
She could go in her car, but you don't gotta call the police.
That's totally fine. Well, you are
You
out
that
of this
trigger, you gotta
studio.
call the
and you
Because
are
he
police.
out
don't
of
like
this
strong women,
building.
I have to
You're
leave.
You
that
are out of
triggered.
this studio and you are out of this building.
You're that
Let's go.
triggered that you gotta
No
call the
one's triggered.
police.
It's
No, you
talking
are.
about I
Because I'm
gave the rules.
strong-minded. That's
Stop
all.
it. I gave the rules. Dan, you can
You
keep the
are.
camera on me and make sure she walks out.
You are.
Yeah, after you walk her out. Yep.
Whew, that escalated. Let's break this one down, because this was the realest moment of the entire podcast. So this lady jumps in and says, everything you described, providing, protecting, comforting, that's what a father does, not a man. Hold up. You want the benefits of a man, but the moment he acts like one, he's too much like a dad? Let's be clear. Protecting your woman isn't fatherly. Setting boundaries isn't being her dad. It's being a grown man with a spine. You know what's even crazier? She admits her dad was in jail, also not there, and then calls the man broken for wanting structure. Make it make sense. Then it really goes off the rails. A man should be a little submissive to his woman. No, he shouldn't. This is the feminist inversion of masculinity. Ladies, submission is a two-way street in love, but leadership is not submission. You can't both lead the dance. Now the final bomb. This is why you're single. You don't like rubbing feet, you don't like cooking. Exactly. You got standards, but you're not bringing anything to the table. You say you're strong and independent, but somehow no man wants to stay. And guess what? That podcast host kicked her out, rightfully so. She wasn't debating anymore. She was just yelling, interrupting, and turning the whole room toxic. Fellas, this is what happens when boundaries meet entitlement. Look, it's not about controlling women. It's about leading with backbone, protecting with yours, and not apologizing for being a man in the process. So for every guy watching this, if she fights your leadership, mocks your standards, or calls strength toxic, she's not your partner. She's your opponent. And for the ladies, if you keep screaming, where are all the real men? Maybe ask yourself if you'd actually follow one if he showed up. This ain't about dominance. It's about order. You don't build a healthy relationship with vibes. You build it with roles, respect, and boundaries. That's the truth. I'll see you in the next one.